Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the House of Orientica. House of Orientica is one of the Middle Eastern perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for many years and they have a very extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, and for the price they are very impressive. They have two tiers of perfumes. One is on the luxury side of things and one on the affordable side of things. Today I am unboxing a perfume from their luxury side. Not only is this one is from their luxury side, this is from the exclusive luxury side. So this one in particular called what's it called? It's called Orientica Luxury Collection Exclusive, and this is Imperial Jade Extrait de Parfum, is 80 ml. United Kingdom, you can buy it for from their own website, Orientica's website, for £185. But if you go right now to their website, they have 20% discount on all their perfumes for Black Friday discount, Black Friday special occasion, and that gives you a better price if you are interested. Don't forget, this is a limited time. I think this is the best you can get out of them the whole year round, is the Black Friday discount. So this one is it came out just this year, 2025. I think it came out just a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and it's very new. And let's get to the unboxing. As always, look at it. Beautiful box, as just like a work of art. Attention to detail is everywhere. As it says, Imperial Jade, we are having a dark green theme here, and also with a gold trimming, which is very attractive. Let's see how it goes. When you do unboxing, you can't do anything about the noise, sorry about that. Let's get into it. Oh, I nearly dropped it. All right, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Can you get anything like this remotely from the big names from European perfume brands? No way, especially for this price. Maybe you can get it for £200-400, but not for this price. Anyway, so it looks Art Deco, it looks luxurious, it feels luxurious. It's just that intricate details is so beautifully done. And look at this, it sits in this beautiful velvet gallery, and the bottle itself is a work of art. Wow. So it sits in here very nicely. So if you want to give somebody a present to impress, even that person has, you think, at least you might think they have everything, you can't impress them. If you give them something like this, definitely will be impressed. If you see, I have about 1,000 perfume in my perfume collection. If you give me something like this as a present, I'll be impressed, even though I have so many perfumes. Anyway, so let's not digress. Look at this beautiful bottle. Again, super heavy bottle. It's a combination of thick glass plus this metal on top. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. It just shouts royalty, shouts high quality. Cap is metal and it's very heavy, and the atomizer is modern and gold. And here we go. Good atomizer. Although it's not pressurized, but it's very good quality. So some of you will know this already, that I am a big fan of green perfumes, green fragrances. I started my journey from my youth, started from green perfumes because I was in love with aromatic fougere in my youth. in my teenage years. So this is going to take me back straight there. Green perfumes, just the things for me. Yeah, one of the most impressive perfumes, or close to my taste, is the green perfumes, and this is going to be exciting for me. Here we go. First sniff, first impression. Woo! Doesn't disappoint. Yes, yes, yes. So you need to lock your green perfumes first and foremost. As you can tell, it says jade and it's dark green. It is green perfume. It's very green, it's very watery in the same time. It's herbal, is leafy, is herbal, is green, is grassy, is woody. It's a big citrus right now. On top we have at least bergamot, lemon, if not more. I'm smelling a combination of bergamot and lemon on top, which making it very lemony. So it is bergamot, it is lemony, it is zesty. Is there anything else in here? Hint of that maybe mandarin in here, because giving it a little bit of that sweet orangey feel as well. So it's very zesty right now. For a first impression, super zest. It's just zest and more zest, lemony, bergamonty, and also maybe a little bit of mandarin, maybe even a little bit of lime in here. I'm smelling something like lime. Yeah, definitely lime in here. So it's very zesty, it's very it's a fruity, but not fruity in this realm of proper fruit. No, this is proper zestiness or citrusiness of it. I'm smelling something like cucumber in here. Yeah, it giving me impression of cucumber. It could not be cucumber, but it is a little bit cucumbery, green, hint of watermelon as well. No watermelon, but melony. So it's a little bit melony, little bit green, grassy, cucumbery feel to it. It's quite on the cool side right now. It's not that warm. It is definitely cool. It is definitely on the cooler side of perfumery. So very intriguing. What a perfume. Wow. So let's see what they say in terms of note breakdown. It's a little bit ambery to my nose, hint of amberiness in here, not too deep. It's a bit effervescent, bright, happy amber. It's a airy, effervescent, see-through ambery look to it as well. So far so good. It's very close to my taste, so naturally I am just loving it and just gravitating towards it. So according to Fragrantica, on top we have blackcurrant, orange, lemon, and mint. Yes, it's very minty. Yeah, super minty. So it's very minty, and that mint plus the zestiness of it and the blackcurrant giving me a little bit of that cucumbery feel as well. Although there is no cucumber accord per se, but it is going to that realm of smell. In the mid we have white tea, coriander, basil, and in the base we have ambergris, moss, and musk. So it is very green, and the basil and the coriander here giving it that herbal feel. So it's green, it's herbal, it's leafy, it's a little bit camphorous, it's definitely on the woody side of things. The only thing is right now there is not much wood in here, or at least they're not mentioning woods, but I'm smelling something like cedar sandalwood combination to giving it that woody base to lift everything together and gather everything to the same realm. Ambergris, yes, I'm smelling something watery in here. So the moss and the amber in here, ambergris in here together, I give it that watery feel. So it is watery, but it's not an oceanic watery, rather than it's a fresh water wateriness to it. So it is watery, it is aquatic, it is a little bit damp, but in the same time it doesn't have that much saltiness. Maybe a hint of salt in here. Yeah, hint of salt. It's a very small amount of saltiness which is coming from the ambergris. So for this price point, it could be a natural ambergris in here. Ambergris is one of those nuances, or one of those notes or accords that is very expensive in nature. It's basically whale vomit or whale poo. and it's very rare. People find them sometimes on the shore or on the seaside or on the beaches, but they are not very they're not available all the time, so it's just they find them by accident and things like that, by chance and accident. So it's one of the most expensive perfume ingredients in the world. A gram of it will cost you about £200-300, but because the price here is £185, it could be that they're utilizing a natural ambergris in here, which is very impressive. I'm smelling something natural in here, so it could be a natural ambergris. Yeah, it is natural ambergris. Wow, this is very impressive. The moss here, giving it that earthiness, smell of rock, smell of shore, smell of seaside, smell of hint of that sea salty oceanic feel to it. Not too much. It doesn't have a huge saltiness to it, so it is ample enough, but it's not overly done. In some perfumes you get super saltiness and it takes over, and basically you can't smell anything else apart from salt. Here it's done very well. It's just balancing act, superbly done. So if you like ambergris but you don't want it to take over, this is a very well done perfume. The moss in here giving it earthiness, a little bit of rocky feel, a little bit of a little bit of that watery rocky green feel as well. Musk in here is very, very clean. Yeah, it's a clean musk. Overall, it doesn't have any animalicness, any andolicness. It doesn't have any floral feel to it, which is very surprising. I thought they utilize some florals in here to give it a little bit of that softness in the mid, but it doesn't have any, well, at least to my nose, I'm not getting that much. So if you like it green, if you like it minty, the mint in at the moment is big. Yeah, it's one of the biggest player is mint. The zestiness, which is orange and lemon, and to my nose some lime and some I'm getting some bergamot definitely. So bergamot, lemon, orange and lime, plus the mint, giving it that big minty zesty feel. Okay, blackcurrant in here, it is there, but I'm not feeling it too much. So on my skin it's not jumping off too much, but it is there, so it is mainly in the background. The tea note is very apparent again. Yeah, the tea note is very nice. It's like a green tea. If you drank Chinese green tea, this is very similar smell to it. So there are so many green tea out there, so some of them are very aromatic, some of them are very strong, some of them are very mild. In here it's quite mild, so it's a variety of Chinese green tea rather than for example African green tea. African green tea is very, very aromatic, it's very, very strong. In here it's quite mildly done, and that gives me an impression of Chinese green tea. The basil in here is quite strong, which adds to the greenness of this perfume. So the coloring of this perfume, which is jade, which suggests very strong green, because we know the most famous jade in the world is the green jade. The rest of them are not as famous, although jade comes in a many variety of colors, but the deep dark green one is the one that is sought after and people pay big money for them. So this is same realm of smell, a smell of green, deep green feel to it. To some extent, don't quote me on that, it reminds me of two perfumes to some extent, just to put you in the right direction, in the right frame of mind, to give you a mental picture of it. Again, it's not a one-to-one, it's not a copy, it's none of those. This is on its own, is one of the beautiful perfume on its own, but it reminds me of Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill to some extent, maybe around 78%. And to some extent it reminds me of Perfume de Marly Greenly, maybe around 60 to 70%. So it is quite similar, but it's not a one-to-one. This one has got its own character, its own DNA, and it is a proud perfume in its own. But just to give you the right direction, what direction is going, what category of perfume, and what it smells like to some extent, this one reminds me of those two. Okay, So to recap, to give you a quick recap, what does it smell overall? Very aromatic, and the aromaticness in here is mainly coming from that tea. So it's a aromatic green tea. We're getting lots of greenery in here, as the color suggests. Jade, so which is the deep green feel, which is from the mint, from the coriander, from the basil, and also is very, very zesty in the same time, which is coming from orange, from lime, from lemon, and also bergamot, and a hint of fruitiness, tartiness, which is coming from the blackcurrant in here. Overall, this one is very green, so you need to like your green perfumes to enjoy it. This is very smell like outdoors, smell like a meadow, smells like a woods, smell like a jungle, smells like a green lush garden. So it smells very realistic and similar to these things. There is a fresh spiciness to it, which is mainly coming from the herbs, especially that coriander in here. A hint of fruitiness, which is coming from the blackcurrant, which is giving it that sweet and sour feel, which is a tarty feel, which is very, very interesting. And it's got a soft spiciness to it as well, which is again coming from that minty coriander herbal feel. There is a fresh watery aspect to it, which is coming from the ambergris, and also a hint of saltiness, not too much, very minimalistic amount of saltiness in here, which is giving it a hint of that oceanic, seasidey, coastal feel, oceanic feel to some extent, okay, because of that beautiful natural ambergris which you are utilizing in this perfume. The amber in here is quite effervescent and bright and see-through amber, so it's very airy amber, and the moss in here giving a little of that earthy green rocky smell to it as well, and little bit of and hint of small amount of animalic and andolicness, which is coming from the ambergris, because the ambergris in here is a natural ambergris. Naturally it will give you similar feel of smell of the, shall we say, seaweed or fish, but in a good way obviously, but it's a very small amount. It's just it's not noticeable that much, very small. If you dig and you know what you're looking for, you might find it, but overall it's got a smidgen of that animalic or fishy or seaweedy feel to it as well. So if you like this kind of perfumes like me, I adore this kind of perfumes. Green perfumes are, as I said, I started my journey of perfumes with green perfumes, with aromatic fougere. This one's definitely an aromatic fougere, maybe aromatic aquatic fougere. So I classify this one as aromatic classic fougere, and also I classify it as fresh to semi-fresh perfume. Who is it for? Definitely mature. I would say 25 years and older to be in the safe side. The reason is because not only is complex, is not only is green, not only is very sophisticated, but it's got that classical aromatic fougere smell to it as well, which is giving it that little bit of mature feel. So I think a mature person will appreciate this better than a youngster. In terms of occasion, this is very beautiful. It's very good for going out, for evening, for special occasion, for special ceremonies, for close encounter, for dating, for going outdoors. Beautiful. It's very, very special perfume. And in terms of season, this is better suited for warmer weather because it's got some freshness to it, but because it's got a depth and complexity to it, you can use it in winter as well, no problem, especially because it's Extrait de Parfum, so it's very strong, it's very deep, it's very dense, and that's why it easily can wear it in winter, and it will give you the feeling of summer in the middle of winter. And in terms of gender, this is bang in the middle, unisex. It is targeted unisex and is correct. To my nose, it's completely unisex. Anybody can wear it, but because of that aromatic fougere feel to it, it's giving it a hint of masculinity in here if you care about these things. Okay, guys. So overall, I give it 10 thumbs up. First thing first, the perfumery in here is top notch. The ingredients top notch. The presentation top notch. The feel and the smell of this beautiful perfume is absolutely amazing, but this is not everybody's cup of tea. I have to mention this because this is a particular taste for people who love their green perfumes first and foremost. If you like your aromatic fougere, if you like your green perfumes, you will love this. If you don't, then this it could be a little bit challenging for you. Okay, guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. This beauty is a hidden gem. Although £185 is not cheap, but you're getting the best of the best from the house of Orientica and from anywhere else, if I'm being honest with you. So it's beautifully done, it's very, very high quality, and is worth every penny. At the moment you can find it on Fragrantica's website discounted for £150 because of the Black Friday discount, so it is a little bit cheaper. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge character, huge personality, very artistic, very unique, very bold, and they are massive in terms of longevity and projection. And I put more than 60, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.